Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. In this video, I am going to explain another mathematical problems from the physics chapter motion. See, the stem is that two cars start from same position. The first car start from the next with uniform acceleration 10 meter per second square. So you see, acceleration is given of the first car, and at the same time the second car start with uniform velocity. So you see there is two different terms is given, that is the first car is moving with acceleration, that means the velocity is increasing. So and the second car is moving with uniform velocity of 100 meter per second. So if you draw a figure that this is the first car and this is the second car, so it's moving with a velocity with a acceleration is 10 meter per second square, and this one is moving with a velocity of 100 meter per second. So they started from the same place and same position. So this is the condition. The first question is, what is displacement? So we know that the displacement is the change of position of an object with respect to its surrounding in a definite direction. That is called displacement. And the second question is, what is meant by 6 into 10 to the power 5 Newton? So we know that from the definition of force, F is equal ma. So as it is F, so we know this is Newton, m is kilogram, and a is acceleration, so this is meter per second square. So as this is 6 times 10 to the power 5 Newton, so we can say it's either can be kilogram or either can be meter per second square. So we can say that the 6 into 10 to the power 5 Newton means a body of mass 6 into 10 to the power 5 kilogram is required an acceleration 1 meter per second square. Again, a body of 1 kilogram mass is required to have an acceleration of 6 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second square. So we can say both cases, like the kilogram can be this and the acceleration can be this, but it can be 1 in both cases. So that is the explanation of 6 into 10 to the power 5 Newton. Now you see, the third question is, calculate the required time for traveling 100 meter by the first car. So how we can say, as we know that first car S is 100 meter from the question. Now you see the condition of first car is A is given 10 meter per second square. And now the question is the required time. So the question is time. So you see which equation should we use? So we can use S equal ut plus half of at square, as because it started from rest. So we can say that the initial velocity is 0 meter per second. So as it is 0, so we can say that we need t. So S is 100 is equal to U is 0t plus half A is 10t square. So if you divide it, it would be 5. So we can say that 5t square is equal 100. So we can say that t square is 20. So t is plus minus 20, I mean the root over 20, which is 4.47 second. This is the time that is required for the first car for traveling 100 meter. So this is the equations, this is the answer. So we use this equation as because we have this amount of data. So now think about the last question, that is, will the first car overtake the second car? So how it will happen? I mean, if we think that after this distance the first car will overtake, why? This is the question, because this car is moving with acceleration. That means each and every single second 10 meter per second is the velocity that is increasing, but the second car is moving with uniform velocity, so it won't change the velocity. So definitely first car will overtake the second car, but the question is when. So definitely when. So will the first car overtake the second car? If this is the question, answer is definitely, but we need to explain it mathematically. How? So you can say that the first car goes with a uniform acceleration and second car is I mean going with a uniform velocity. So if we can say that let after traveling s amount of distance, the s amount of distance, first car will overtake the second car, and this will take time t. So for the second car that is moving, a second car that is moving with the velocity is 100 meter per second. So for that, s is equal to vt. So we know that this s is the distance that we thought that this is the distance that should be traversed by the both car, and then first car will overtake. So now s is 100t, and for the first car is moving with acceleration. So we see that for the first car, u is 0 meter per second, a is 10 meter per second square, and s is the given s. So we can say s equal ut plus half at square. So as u is 0, this term will not work here. So s is half times 10 times t square. So we can say that s is 5t square. So this is the s for the second car, and this is the s for the first car, and we see this s is equal for both car. So we can say that 5t square is actually 100t. So we can say 5t is equal 100, so t is equal 20 second, and this is the answer. So after 20 seconds, first car will overtake the second car, and second car after that won't overtake ever first car, because the increasing velocity, it would be increasing time by time. So first car will have the acceleration, but the second car is moving with uniform velocity, so there is no acceleration, so there is no chance of second time meet for the both cars. So this is the process of doing it, and I'm just giving you an idea how to solve this type of questions, because there are a number of videos required, or number of concept that is required to understand the process of solving this type of questions, because this is very common. So those who are watching this tutorial, let me know that is it going good, and do you really understand the process of doing it. I hope when you do these physics questions, apply your concept and draw a figure. That will be more easier for you to visualize the problem, and you know that which equation you should use based on the given data. So take care, see you on the next video. I'm coming up again with another mathematical problem from this chapter. Take care, stay well, bye.